What's up, my people, and welcome to the channel. My name is Diamond, and I want to take a minute and talk about amortization schedules. I want to talk about what they are and how to read one, but more importantly, I want to pull one up and show you how you can use one to help you create a game plan to get your car loan paid off even faster. And this video was a suggestion from a subscriber, so if you have a video suggestion or something you just want to hear me talk about, leave those down in the comment section or hit me up on IG at Diamond D Edwards, and I'll do my best to turn those suggestions into videos. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I'm inviting you to do so. You can do it at any time before you leave this video. Just click on the little subscribe button down in the corner over there. And just as important, make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when these videos are coming out. Now let's jump into it. What is an amortization schedule? It's simply a chart that lists all of your required monthly payments, and it shows you exactly how much of those payments are going to principal and how much is going to interest. At the end of the amortization schedule, you'll be able to see exactly how much interest you paid over the life of the loan, and you can use it to figure out exactly how many months you have left in that loan. And these amortization schedules are good for any type of simple interest loan where you have a fixed term and a fixed interest rate. So that could be a car loan, a mortgage, a personal loan, or even a debt consolidation loan. If you didn't get a copy of this when you signed up for your loan, you normally can call your lender and request one. But for this video, we're going to jump on the computer and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create one. So let's jump on the computer. For this example, we're going to use a loan calculator available at bankrate.com. But the truth is, any loan calculator that has the ability to show you an amortization schedule will do the trick. For this example, we're going to take out a loan of $25,000. We're going to spread the payments out over 5 years, which is 60 months, at 5% interest. And when we hit calculate here, you'll see that the monthly payment is $471.78. And then we click on show amortization schedule. And this is what we're getting into in the video. This is the amortization schedule. Now, if you want to follow along with your existing loan, all you do is put your original loan start date right here, and then all the numbers will adjust. And then you just find where your current balance is, and that is where you're going to be in your schedule. So with this, with the amortization schedule, the first thing you notice is that it has your payment dates across the top, your payment, your principal, your interest, total interest, and your balance, along with your estimated payoff date. This is assuming that you just made your regular monthly payment every single month on time. So when you go down the list, you will see that it has your months of over here, your payment stays the same, but it's a running total of your principal and your interest. Now your principal, if you notice, is going up each month, and your interest is going down each month. And that's because in a simple interest loan, every month, the amount of interest you pay is calculated based off your current balance. So as your balance get lower, the interest you pay is less, which means more of your monthly payment goes to the principal. And then over here, you see your total interest paid. So this is a running total of how much interest you've paid up to that specific point in the loan. And if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, what you'll see is that this particular loan is going to cost $3,306.85. And this loan will be paid off in August of 2025, exactly 5 years from now. The balance is zero. Now I want you to pay attention here that even in the last month, you're still paying a little bit of interest to the bank. Now, it's 3 unique ways that you can use a amortization schedule to your benefit. The first way I've already showed you, and it's to show you exactly how much interest you're going to pay in that loan. And in this example, we already said $3,300 is what this loan costs. So that's one way to use it. Another way to use this schedule is to see the impact that your interest rate and your term has on your monthly payment and the total cost of that loan. So say this same person qualified for a 15% interest rate. Can they afford it? Is this a good deal? Well, when we hit calculate here, you can see that the monthly payment jumps up to $594, but check something out on the amortization schedule. Now at 15% interest, this person is paying $312.50 that very first month. But what's shocking is when you look at the principal, $282.25 is going to principal. Even though their payment is higher, they're now paying more in interest than they are in principal. And that's going to have a major impact on the total cost of this loan. So should this person take out this loan? Well, let's go down to the bottom and see what their total cost is. When you look at this, remember they took out a $25,000 loan, but because of the interest rate now, their total interest paid is $10,684.90. So now they've paid $35,000 for a $25,000 car. So should they take out this loan? Probably not. Now, when you combine a tool like this with my video on how much car you can afford, you really start to set yourself up for success. Because on the surface, can this person afford a payment of $594? Well, they may be able to fit that payment within their budget. But when you look at something like this and see now that this car is going to cost them an extra $10,000, then this may not be the deal that you want to sign up for. So if you haven't watched my video on how to properly calculate how much car you can afford, you should definitely check that out, and I'll leave a link to it in the description, and I'll throw up a card up here on the screen for you. Now let's jump into the third way that you can use amortization schedules. And this right here is what's going to help you create that game plan to get your car loan paid off even faster. And that is to use these schedules to see the impact of principal payments. And if you're unfamiliar with principal payments, a principal-only payment is one that you make to your lender where they're going to apply the entire amount of the payment to your balance. There will be no interest taken out of this, and this is going to save you both time and money. Now let's see just how that works. So when we jump back in here, we're going to take this schedule and say, this person decides, okay, first thing, let's get back to reality. Let's go back to 5% interest, okay? Now, let's say this person decides in month number 2, October of 2020, they're going to make their regular payment, but this month they decide they're going to send in an extra $3,000 principal-only payment. What you do here is you subtract $3,000 from this number. Now, you're not going to get exact using just the schedule, but it's going to get you close enough to get you in the game. So when we subtract $3,000 from this number, we see $24,000, and we subtract that, now we're down to $21,000. So $24,263. The closest number here is $21,254. Now here's how that payment of $3,000, that principal payment, here is how that saves you both time and money. On the money side, when you add up all the interest that would have been paid each month to get the balance down to this number here, when you add that up, you can see that this person saved over $700 in interest. And they did that because they just skipped all these payments in the middle. So he made the $3,000 payment in October. His balance now is right around $21,200. So when November rolls around, they're not calculating how much interest he owed based off the $23,000 balance here. No, they're calculating it off his new balance of $21,000. Now that is how it saves you money. Now let's talk about time. Because when you make that principal payment and you slide down your amortization schedule down here, what you just did is you just cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just cut 8 months off your timeline. So remember, this was a 60-month loan, and this amortization schedule shows all 60 payments. But because you made a principal payment and it dropped your balance, you get to cut out the months in the middle. So that's saving you time. You're on track to get this loan paid off faster. And this don't have to be just one-time payments. If you want to throw an extra $500 here, extra $1,000 there, and 6 months later an extra $10,000, it's up to you. You can make principal payments, and you can use this schedule to always go and see what that payment is going to do to you and where it's going to put you on this scale all the way down until you get to 0. If you want to know more about principal payments and how you can use them to pay off all types of simple interest loans, then I want you to check out my video entitled Principal Payments versus Monthly Payments. I'll link it in a card up here, and of course you can find it down in the description. And in that video, you see two people trying to do the right thing, but they're doing it two different ways, and you will see exactly what kind of impact that has on both their ability to pay the loan off and how much money they spend. So now you have 3 impactful ways that you can use amortization schedules. If you enjoyed this video and you got value out of it, then let me know by giving it a thumbs up and liking this video. And if you want more information on how to get into a car or get out of a car, then be sure to check out my playlist, Buying and Selling Cars, Everything You Need to Know. I'll leave that playlist linked on the screen, and it'll be down in the comment section. Until next time, I'm Diamond. Peace.